diamond. Real gem, she a diamond. Try it, you can't find it. Real gem, she a diamond. Diamond. Real gem, she a diamond. Try it, you can't find it.
I'm Mama Vibes. Hi, welcome to Mama Vibes cooking channel. Today I'm going to be making apple crumble, which is the number 2 on the point list, based on the complexity of the dish. Here are the equipment that I'm going to be using for this dish. Start by preheating the oven to 190 degrees. These are the ingredients and measurements that you need to make your apple crumble. You might want to pause the video and get everything prepared. I'm using plain flour because it doesn't contain any raising agent that could cause the crumble to rise. I'm using granulated sugar because the crystals are bigger than caster sugar. This will give a rough texture and sweet taste to the dish. Butter adds moisture and taste, and rubbing it into flour prevents the gluten development. I'm also using cinnamon, which is a type of condiment that adds flavor and aroma to the crumble. I'm also using Bramley apple because it has more acid and less sugar than other types of apples, so they keep their tangy flavor. To start things off, I'm going to add the butter to the flour and carry out what is called rubbing in method using my fingertips. As I'm rubbing the butter into the flour, there is what is called aeration, which means I'm trapping fresh air into it. This is what will act as a raising agent to lift the crumble a little bit in the oven.
A few moments later.
After the rubbing in method, you should have something like this. If so, the next step is to add 3/4 of your sugar. Try to mix this as evenly as possible because you don't want one side to be too sugary. The remaining sugar will then be sprinkled on the apple because the apple is sour. The next stage is to prepare my apple, and I'm going to start by cutting off the 2 ends so that the apple is stable on the chopping board before I start cutting it. Press the corer down the center of the apple to remove the core. Once the apple is cut, then use the peeler to remove the skin of the apple. Now I'm going to cut the apple into smaller chunks using the bridge technique. Now that all your apples are cut, peeled and chopped, evenly spread the pieces in your oven dish. Sprinkle with your leftover sugar and then add your cinnamon. Then cover evenly with your crumble. Lastly, put in the oven for 40 minutes or until it's brown, depending on your preference. At this point, the apple crumble is ready to be served. However, because I prefer mine to be a little bit brown, so I'm going to leave it there longer. And yeah, the apple crumble is now ready, so I'm going to be serving it with ice cream.
She told me diamond is a favorite song. Plenty girl in the party, so my shade stayed on.
Hi guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red button. You can also leave a like or comment.